Hello friends! Welcome to Mary and Molly's show. I'm Mary.
I'm Molly.
Today we have a very special story called Black Snow.
Black snow?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you many details, but it's so interesting how Father today breaks up what is the meaning of black snow to his son Frank. So watch to find out what is the valuable lesson. Crash!
What was that?
Everyone asked at once. Sounded like the falling of a tree. And yet there is no wind, said Father. They all ran to the front windows and peered out. The night was very still, but flakes of snow were falling in great profusion, dropping gently like a fairy chariot from the black sky above. Already everything in the garden was covered with thick, white mantle, and the light from the room shone out upon the strange, uncanny shapes taken on by the snow-laden trees and bushes. It must be over a foot deep in places already. I've never seen snow settle in so quickly before. Crash! There it is again, said Mother, startled. Yes, look there, cried Frank. The branch of that oak tree, see, it has given way under the strain. During the night, the wind rose swiftly, and what a sight met their gaze in the morning! Father and Frank donned their high boots and went out to see what had happened. The landscape had been almost blotted out. In places there were drafts of snow, 10 feet deep snow. Abandoned cars were buried out of sight. Great trees had been felled out as by a mysterious woodsman. Telephone wires lay straying across the highway, while massive telephone poles had been befallen over in all directions. What a sight! Yes, indeed. And to think that an innocent little snowflake had done all this damage. I never thought of that. But it's true. Snowflakes may be small, and one of them will melt on your finger in an instant. But their habit of sticking together makes them dangerous. One seems to attract another, and when they meet, they merge together, and then observe the next that falls on them, until finally the first two have grown so large and so heavy that nothing can withstand their weight. Interesting, isn't it? Very. And it reminds me of sin. Of sin? Yes, of sin. One sin may be very small and easily forgotten and forgiven. But sin don't like to dwell alone. A person who tells one lie almost always has to tell 10 more to cover the first lie. If he's not found out soon, he will go on telling them by the 100 to cover those he has already told, until at last some disaster befalls him as a result of his wrongdoing. There was a pause while they both continued to look over the damage. Then Father went on. I have known great men to suddenly fall, as suddenly as that crash came to us in the stillness of the night. And always it has been because they have allowed the black snow of sin to pile up on their branches. If they haven't swept it away at first, all would have been well. But they let it accumulate until its dead weight was more than they could bear. They thought that a few cents wouldn't matter, that they could easily put them away when they wished. But they forgot that sin always grows and will break the best of men at last if they allow it to stay in their lives. Black snow. That's a good idea, Father. I'm going to see that it doesn't rest on any of my branches. That's right, my lad. It's the only way to stand through every storm. Thank you, friends, so much for watching. Hope to see you next week. Tune in. Don't forget, every week we post a new video. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so now and click that bell so you can get immediate notifications. Like, share, and comment. Bye!